Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the banks of Lake Michigan and Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Canes will kick this deep to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 37. It's a good return. The Wildcats offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it, Kirk?
Yeah, last week it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously, his go-to target is his receiver. Now here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What will this defense do to try to slow down the quarterback, get him out of rhythm, mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just trying not to let this wide receiver go off once again.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Receiver makes the grab.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Try and muscle for the first down. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Trying to get the throw off. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. That ball snagged for a completion. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between yesterday in our production meeting. They spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Hurricanes offense gets their first crack now. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Throwing off play action. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looking downfield, it's Barnes. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. Turner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Quick dart to the right. The catch is made, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Handoff here from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Barnes. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And, Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Northwestern has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Stays on his feet. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense operating from the pistol. On first down, it's play action. It's a dart right down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Handoff to the back. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Heading left after the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And they've got him on the blitz.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Looking to pass. It's Barnes. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Handoff running right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Canes will have to kick it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
What a catch! Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Back to throw again. Looking right. This one caught. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chuck play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense,
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Nice grab, it's Brewer. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. Now here comes the bunch formation.
Here we go, sack.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He gets the first and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Canes will line up to punt it away. On to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Defense is coming after him. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Takes the handoff again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He got it. The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Burks. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Takes the handoff. It's Burks. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. The shotgun running play call. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that.
Looking deep down the left side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. To the air, it's Barnes. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The tight end has got it. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Butler has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Looking deep down the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. A deep shot right down the middle. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it. Just misses it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's complete on the crossing route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. been a beatdown so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it. Jukes to get free. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to chuck it again. Comes up with the catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Dropping back, it's Alexander. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. 2nd down after that previous play.
Brings up 2nd down.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Boom! Fighting him off. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
A 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Here's a target, and it's complete. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring it down short of the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. First down and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake on first down. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a
touchdown, Northwestern. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good.
Northwestern. Miami, 10.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Alexander. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
10.